Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Fred Vanvleet, if he should be named the best undrafted player of all time. The players that could be named over him is Steph Curry and Ben Wallace. Before this video, I want to say that I'm actually happy that the Raptors are actually playing better and they're the 6th seed in the East. Alright, let's start the video. The first thing I want to talk about is Fred Vanvleet's college days. Fred Vanvleet went to Wichita State for 4 years. He averaged 10.2 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. This isn't bad, but these numbers and playing 4 years caused Fred Vanvleet to not be drafted in the 2016 NBA draft. In Fred Vanvleet's first NBA rookie year, he averaged 3 points, 0.9 assists, and 1 rebound, and only played 7.9 minutes per game, and only played 37 games before he was sent down to the G League. When Fred was sent down to the G League, this is where he shined. He averaged 17 points, 7.6 assists, 3.5 rebounds. He carried the Raptors G League team to the G League Finals. He also averaged 22 points, 11.5 assists in the G League Finals. They won the G League Final, and this was the first time the Raptors G League team won the G League title. In the 2018 through 2019 season, Fred Vanvleet started to get recognized as a good role player. He averaged 11 points and 5 assists. He also shot 41% from the field and 38 from 3. He started showing his defensive potential. He had a 109.9 defensive rating, which is good for a 6-foot point guard. At this time, I actually thought he had the potential to be as good as a defender as Chris Paul, but now this doesn't seem like this is going to happen. And we all know that the Raptors won the 2019 NBA championship. Fred Vanvleet was actually a big part of the Raptors winning their first NBA championship. He averaged 14 points per game in the NBA Finals, and he was one of the best players that guarded Steph Curry in the Finals. And before the NBA championship, in the playoffs, he went off. He had many games scoring 20 points, and some games he had 10 assists. And he had amazing defensive play during the playoffs. VanVleet's 2019 to 2020 season, in my opinion, was his best season. He averaged 17.6 points, 6.6 assists, and shot 41% from the field. He also shot 39% from the 3. And this season, this is when Fred Vanvleet just broke out because he was given more playing time, and he played with Kyle Lowry as a shooting guard. So he started. He averaged 35 minutes per game, and also Kawhi left, so more shots were put up by him. And Nick Nurse started putting more plays that involved Fred Vanvleet getting shots up. He actually is one of the best spot-up shooters in the league for a point guard. He shot 71% from spot-up jump shots, which is like top in the league. He had a defensive rating of 105, which is amazing. In this season, I thought he could win Most Improved, but Brandon Ingram won it. He just had a better improved season. In the 2020 playoffs, he also was one of the best players on the Raptors. He played extremely good night in and night out. He's the reason that the Raptors even made it to the second round. The Raptors almost made it to the third round of the playoffs, but they lost in 7 to the Boston Celtics. But their best player didn't really play that well, so it really wasn't Fred's fault. This season, Fred Vanvleet is also having a great season, averaging 20 points, 6.5 assists, and shooting 40 from the field and 37% from 3. Fred Vanvleet really needs to improve on his shooting percentage this season, but it's only like 30 games in, so hopefully he can bring that up. He's also kind of down from the defensive rating with a 111 defensive rating, which is kind of weird how that happened, but a great sign. He now holds the most points in Raptors history, 54 points. When I saw this, I was like, what the heck? That was insane. And also, the 54-point game was the most efficient 50-point game in NBA history. He had a 100.1 true shooting percentage, which is just crazy for scoring that many points. In my opinion, right now, he's the best player on the Raptors. And a side note, I am kind of mad that when I played against OTF Hoopers, who is the best fantasy league player in our league right now, Fred started to go off for so many fantasy points. I'm pretty sure that week he averaged 45 fantasy points. But luckily I didn't play him in the next week when he got 105 points. That's when he scored 54. Alright, now I'm going to talk a little bit about Ben Wallace. I never watched Ben Wallace play because he was before my time, but I have watched many videos and highlights of Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace is one of the best defenders of all time. He won 4 Defensive Players of the Year. Wallace has also won 1 championship, Pistons, and he was one of the best players on the team. He also had many really good playoff runs with the Pistons. His career stats were 5.7 points, 9.6 rebounds. I know this doesn't pop out, but his defense is what made him one of the top 100 players of all time. He was able to slow Shaq down, which a lot of centers can't really say they did that. Only like him and Hakeem. He was also a pretty good rebounder. His most rebounds he averaged per game was 15. And he wasn't really an efficient center. Like his highest was like 52% from the field, and then at a time when he was good, he averaged like 46. And for a center, that's not that good. The next undrafted player to compete against Fred Vanvleet and Ben Wallace is Steph Curry. Steph Curry is one of the best shooters of all time. He's definitely one of the best role players in the league today. He's averaging 13 points and shooting 48% from the field and 46% from 3, which is honestly just crazy. And he's also shooting 97% from free throw. He's definitely one of the best free throw shooters in the league right now. Alright, my opinion about who is actually the greatest undrafted player of all time. I think the best undrafted player is Ben Wallace. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video and subscribe if you did enjoy. And down in the comments down below, let me know who you actually think is the best undrafted player of all time.